Are you sure this is all right? You're not too tired?
I'm fine.
Okay, I just have a few phone calls to make, and then I'll be done.
Honey, you can take all night if you want to.
Well, aren't you accommodating this evening?
I needed a day like today so badly.
Yeah, we both did.
You know what would be the perfect ending?
Mm-hmm. What'd you have in mind?
If that phone were to ring, and it was Stephanie telling us that she decided to stop delaying the divorce.
Actually, that's not entirely beyond the realm of possibility.
Well, it would certainly put an end to the drought around here. But you don't see it happening, do you?
I didn't tell you, but the reason Stephanie stopped by to see you last night.
You mean when she saw me and Rich together?
Yes. She was about to tell you that she had changed her mind about granting us the divorce.
What? You can't be serious.
Yes, I am.
But then she changed her mind when she saw me with Rich?
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, Stephanie is very impulsive these days.
Eric, we should really be taking advantage of this. I mean, if she was that close to giving in...
Look, I'm not certain how close she is at the moment.
But you just said...
Look, I'll grant you that she's very impulsive these days, and I think she is beginning to come around. But after the things that she said to me when she came over here last night...
But that was last night. Eric, this is an incredible opportunity. I really think we should jump on it right away.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let me finish up here, and when I'm done, you and I will talk about this, all right?
All right. You know what? I'm feeling very tired all of a sudden.
Look, this is silly. Why don't I drive you home?
No, of course not. You have a lot of work here, so why don't you just finish up and I'll drive myself.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Okay. You take the keys. I'll take a cab.
Thanks. And don't you work too hard. Thanks for the evening. You were wonderful.
You're back. Wonderful, wonderful.
Hi, Sally.
Oh, God, I missed you. How was the shoot?
All I've got to say is Monument Valley. It was great. There's no place like it on Earth.
And did we accomplish everything we planned? Did you get it all done?
Sally, when you see those models wearing my fashions in the desert, it's going to make your hair stand up like a cactus.
That big, huh? It's wonderful, honey. It's wonderful.
So, what's been going on?
Nothing. Same as usual. Nothing.
Sally, I get the distinct impression that something definitely has been going on. Let's hear it.
What? There's nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is, and I want all the details. You went to see Spencer, didn't you?
Darling, did I tell you how much I missed you? Yeah, I went to see Spencer.
Great, I knew it. What happened?
Just what I said would happen. We've got that man exactly where we want him, honey. Exactly where we want him.
Sally, you start thinking like that and you're going to get us in trouble. You never have Spencer where you want him.
Well, this time we do. Baby, that fish is dangling from our hook. He is all ours, Clarke. And we are going to make the most of it.
Hello, Stephanie. I need to talk to you.
What about?
Please, just 5 minutes.
Well, yes, I appreciate that. I really do. Of course I'll be there. I'm honored to be a part of it. No, you know, I'll tell you what. I will let Ridge and Thorne know myself. All right, and thanks again. Give our love to the family, if you will. All right, fine. Good night. Well, what are you doing around here at this hour of the night?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm returning phone calls. What's your excuse?
I wish I had one.
I thought you were supposed to go out tonight.
I did.
Is this an early movie or...
An early everything.
Sweetheart, what is it? What's wrong?
Oh, Daddy.
So you are in there.
Yeah, what's up?
How about a visitor?
I'm not really in that kind of mood.
Even if she comes bearing gifts?
You made that?
Fresh out of the oven.
Well, I hope that's not just for me.
What? You don't like chocolate cake with double fudge frosting?
One piece can't hurt, huh?
No, it can't. Might even help.
Well, I gotta warn you. Don't expect much in the way of company. I kind of burn out.
Well, let's see what we can do about that.
Damn it, Sally, you're way too smart for this.
Too smart for what?
You're letting your emotions interfere with your good sense.
I am cool as a cucumber. It is Bill Spencer who is shaking in his boots, literally.
So you've got him cornered like a wild beast? You ever seen a wild beast cornered? They lash out. Fearlessly, frantically, recklessly. They don't care who they bring down with them or how. That's Bill Spencer. I don't want to deal with that. I don't need that. We don't need that.
Yes, we do. Bill Spencer holds the key.
What key?
To your future, to success, to fame, to fortune, to recognition. What would you say to the cover of Ion Fashion, hmm?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you. I am talking about a picture of you, a shot of that gorgeous mug. Right on the cover of Ion Fashion.
Eric told me about last night.
What about it?
How you came over to my place, and the reason you came over.
Did he tell you what I saw?
He didn't have to. I told him what you saw. I wasn't afraid to admit that I was with Ridge.
So you volunteered what you and Ridge were doing.
Stephanie, I was comforting your son. You, of all people, should realize that he needs that.
All right, you were comforting my son. What has that got to do with why you're here tonight?
The reason you came over to my place in the first place was to tell me something, wasn't it?
Yes.
But you didn't because you misinterpreted Ridge and me.
All right, I won't argue with that.
Well, now that you've admitted that you made a mistake, why don't you just tell me what you were going to tell me last night? Please, Stephanie. Tell me that you're going ahead with a divorce. I hope your night was better than mine.
My night was wonderful. What happened to yours?
Oh, Dad, don't even ask.
All right. I won't.
What do you do when you want so badly for something to work, and it just doesn't seem like it wants to happen?
You stop trying so hard. Sometimes that's all it takes.
I don't know, Dad. If I stop trying too hard with this guy, I'm afraid that somebody else will start trying.
Jake, you are going to love this cake.
Thank you.
I made it from scratch. Hand-grated chocolate. Nothing from a box. Mmm. That is so good. This is like eating a huge chocolate bar, melted and drizzled all over this buttery, floury, perfect cake. Mmm. God, I can't stand it. This is so good. Mmm. Jake.
You're right. I had decided to go ahead with the divorce. That's exactly why I came to your house last night.
Well, you can say it now, Stephanie. There's no reason not to.
No, there isn't. Is there?
It would be so good and so positive for all of us.
Me included?
Yes, of course. We could all move on with our lives. And we need this, don't we?
Yes, we certainly do.
Stephanie, you don't know how hard it's been. For all of us, of course. But being pregnant, and in the middle of summer, and all the enmity and the bitterness between us, I can realistically say that I didn't expect things to change. But they are changing, thank God. They are, aren't they?
Me. On the cover of Ion Fashion.
That is more than just a pipe dream, honey.
Keep talking.
Bill Spencer publishes that magazine. He owns that magazine, and he owes us.
He'd never do it.
A little leverage and a little friendly persuasion, and he just might.
Persuasion? You mean blackmail?
No, I mean, he gives us some promotional considerations, and in exchange, we don't tell the world that that solid citizen Bill Spencer is actually the ultimate in sleaze and a porno king. Imagine, darling. Just imagine what it's going to be like to have that magazine in our back pocket, huh?
It's magnificent, Sally. If you could pull this off. Everyone reads that magazine. Everyone. It's practically the Bible in our industry.
Uh-huh. And it could be our own private version of that Bible.
With my fashions and this coverage, we could be the rage. We could jump past Forrester Creations in a year.
So what do you say? You still think I was wrong to go and see Bill Spencer? I didn't think so. Oh, honey, think about it. We're gonna jump right off the charts with this one. This is it. This is our season, finally, at last. This is a vintage year for us. And we are going to drink of it long and deeply.
If you don't try this cake, Jake, you may never forgive yourself.
You're one weird chick. Donna.
Try the cake. See if it doesn't make you weird. Oh, it's so good. Well, what do you think? How does it make you feel?
How does it make me feel?
It's at least as good as sex, right?
Well, the sex I've been having. Yeah, it's as good as sex.
Try it with your fingers. It's even better that way.
All right. I get the point.
You do?
Yeah. Some people drown their sorrows in beer. I'm gonna do it with this chocolate cake. So get ready. We're gonna eat this whole damn thing.
Are you telling me that you have some competition for Jake?
Yeah,
I see. Well, that is a problem.
it's worse than you think.
Why do you say that?
I don't even know what my competition is.
What it is? Don't you mean who it is?
No, that's not what I mean.
Felicia, you're starting to lose me now.
It's not a woman I'm worried about, Dad. It's something else.
What?
Jake is deeply unhappy. There's something troubling him, Dad. The closer I get to him, the more I want to help him. But he won't let me.
Sweetheart. You have to be patient. If this man is the one, he will let you in. But you have to be patient.
Daddy, I'm afraid it's too late.
Too late? Why? Why do you say that?
He doesn't want to see me anymore. He as much as told me that. I'm afraid this time I got too close.
You think things have changed between us?
Yes, finally. Oh, Stephanie, you won't regret this decision.
I changed my mind.
But you just admitted that you were wrong about Rich and me. There's nothing going on there.
I didn't say that. I said I recognized that you were comforting him. What I realized when I thought about it later, when I saw you holding him, how close I had come to being made a fool of. You're so cunning and so guileful. I had almost forgotten that. But then you always do something that reminds me.
Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what to you? Seeing you for what you are? You find fault with that? You're an opportunist, Brooke. Caroline is barely gone. Ridge is in pain, and I watched you holding him. It felt good, didn't it?
I don't need to hear this from you, Stephanie. Eric and I are moving in together. The hell with your divorce. We don't need it. We don't want it. So go ahead, delay it. Delay it for as long as you want. You can find us living together in a condo on Wilshire Boulevard. You know, I never thought I'd say this to anybody, but you really have earned it, Stephanie. I truly do hate you.